Hello, my friends. It's Miss Joy here, and I'm going to read you a book. It's called Beautiful Oops by Barney Saltzberg. This is one of my favorite books, and we can read it over and over again. And then we can make some artwork to go with it. Oops, a torn piece of paper is just the beginning. That tear became the mouth of an alligator. Every spill, whoops, has lots, oh, those are doggies, and lots, those are penguins and fish, of possibilities. Wow, now it's an elephant. That was a lot of different animals that we made out of just one paint spill. Bent paper. Whoop. Is something to celebrate. A little drip of paint. Let your imagination run wild. That little drip of paint became a piggy. And those little drips of paint became wheels for the car. A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. That became the doggie's nose. Boop. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. How would we have ever imagined that into a bunny? And that into a fish. A stain. There's the hot cocoa. Whoops, we spilled our hot cocoa. A stain has potential. That looks like the inside of the coffee stain became a frog. If you play with its shape, there was the shape. Holes in your paper. Are worth exploring. Whoa. Can we look inside? Ooh. Holes in our paper are worth exploring. When you think you have made a mistake, oops, this balled up paper that we thought was garbage became the O in the oops. When you think you have made a mistake, think of it as an opportunity to make something. Can we use a scrap of paper or maybe make some smudges and some spills and see what we can make out of it? Here are some of my examples. I took little scraps of paper and I glued them down and then I drew around them. And to me, that shape of scrap paper looked like blue jeans. And then here's another one. I took a scrap of paper and turned it into a train. I glued it down to my paper and then I drew around it. I could even do mountains. It does not have to be a scrap of paper. It could be, maybe I want to close my eyes and make some scribbles and then see what I can turn them into. Scribbling with my eyes closed. I'm not looking. I don't even know what color I'm working with right now. Or you could have somebody else make a drawing for you and then see if you can make changes to it. Okay, now I'm going to open my eyes. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know what I was drawing. Now, what can I make these into? All of these different shapes and colors can become something else. Back to another piece that I already did and do the same thing. I'm going to close my eyes and draw and see what else I can add onto this. With my beautiful oops, I know that everything I do is not a mistake. Well, it might start out as a mistake, but then I can turn it into something lovely. Now I'm going to open my eyes. At first I might think, oh, maybe I ruined my artwork. But then maybe these can give me ideas of something that I wouldn't have normally thought of. Maybe this is a flock of birds. I have some birds over here. Maybe this is birds that are flying really close together. Lots and lots of birds. What could this be? I think just because it's red doesn't make me have to think it's red in my brain. Maybe that becomes a rock and I can pretend it's another color. What about this? I accidentally drew on my mountain. Wow, this could become a waterfall. I'm going to need a darker color to let my waterfall show up. Let me switch to a marker. There, now I have a beautiful waterfall. I did not think of putting that in until I made a mistake, and then I was kind of forced to make a change. Here's where the waterfall hits into the pond. Now that my eyes are open, I can choose to use my color and fill in my pond. What about this over here? Well, I could just make it into another mountain. That's okay. The sky is the limit, friends. There are no rules to this. And I think that's part of why Beautiful Oops is one of my favorite things to do. Not only because it helps us think creatively, but it also means there's no rules. And I can keep coloring. I can finish this and make it a whole beautiful picture and finish filling in all my space. Or if I want to make another beautiful oops, I can close my eyes and tear. What does that become? Do I have tape? Do I have glue? Ooh, that can become the sun. And there's my rays of the sun coming out. All right, friends, let's see what you can do with your beautiful oops.